The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Robin Lopez out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Gill. Then there's Embiid. And it's Francis in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Hardaway for three. And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Francis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Butler kicks to McDermott. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Embiid. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Hardaway hits them both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Gill. And Faried sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Faried. Francis passes to Lopez. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Hardaway has gone 2 of 4 shooting from three-point land. Here's Francis. Offensive rebound. Poked loose. McDermott with a steal. Right wing. Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Chicago calls timeout. Kobe's checked in for Gill. And Chicago also making a switch. Armstrong's checked in. This one for 3. That's good. Armstrong's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
They're going back.
Yeah.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Butler on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 9 points.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Armstrong with it. Picked up by Kobe. McDermott, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Butler kicks to Fareed. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler against Kobe. Embiid with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Oh! And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Shot's good from Butler.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Bryant drives in. Francis can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Feeds it to Armstrong. Up top, Cousins. Makes it off the glass. Cousins has got 6. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Kobe. It's the outside fadeaway.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Here's Armstrong. Off target from three-point range. Lopez. No good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Chicago leads by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Chicago leading by 4. So for Chicago right now.
Foul. Kendall Gill. That's his first personal foul.
So at Chicago now, Martin dishes to Kukoc. Over to the left wing. Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. That's good. Hardaway has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. Jennings wide open. Cans it from downtown.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Can't get it to go.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
There's the triple. No luck. Chicago leading by 4. Martin for 3. Rebound by Williams. Jennings against Hardaway. Jennings passes to Lopez. Out left to the wing. Runner in the lane. And it's blocked. But they recover it. And that one's good. Gill.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Chicago calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Hardaway, no good. Here's Ryder. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Moving it up. Pippen kicks to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Hardaway's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
There's the feed to Holiday. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one's good.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg, does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Out to Hardaway. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Hardaway. 25 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
There have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second. Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wiggins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You've got to manage the clock and play smart.
Butler on the way. Here's Cousins. And Embiid with the block. Gill the pass to Embiid. Wiggins drives in. Outside Hardaway. It's deflected. Cousins dishes to McDermott. Hardaway kicks to McDermott. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. McDermott, the open look. They get the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Gill. Back to Butler. He dishes it to Cousins. And another shot. That misses off the backboard. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finisher. 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we end with the Jordan Player of the Game.